Hi everybody. I don't know what day it is when you're watching this, but for me it is cleaning dog park class prep Sunday, which is why I'm wearing my t-shirt and I look like a mess. But I am prepping class and I was going through just checking things, and as I read through this assignment again, I remembered that during the summer session I got about 100 questions on number 5 of this particular assignment. So I just thought I would see if I could clear it up, make it easy for you so you will not have to send me an email asking me what the heck you're supposed to do. All right, so to set the stage, in part 1, you came up with a story. Your story is either something that you have personally experienced or something that you researched a little bit so you could tell it to us. And it has to do with some kind of a community or organization activity that you felt was innovative. All right, so in this second activity, you're actually going to get together with other classmates and in person if you'd like, but remember a lot of people will be coming from or taking this class from outside the city of Phoenix or off campus, or actually just one of the campuses that may not be close to you, so you may end up meeting virtually. These groups of students may be 2 or 3. They cannot be 1. You can't do it by yourself, and they cannot be more than 3. So the 2 or 3 of you will get together either virtually or in person, however you want. And what you will be doing is one at a time, you will be sharing your story with each other. And after you share each story, what I would like you to do for each story is to think about what makes that particular program, project, organization innovative. What are the principles that show you that this is innovative? These should be the things that old standby programs don't display, right? What makes this innovative as opposed to not innovative? Okay, so for each of these stories, you're going to figure out what makes the particular story innovative. Okay, so once you've done that, then you guys are going to come up with a group of questions, a set of questions that you could apply to any other story that you were to hear or read about, or any other program you were to get involved with, to try to determine if that's an innovative program or not. So what you do is you use the principles that you see in these real stories to develop questions that could be asked about other stories. Hopefully you're following me. Okay, now we get to the point where the problems start. There are 2 or 3 of you. Are you supposed to post the exact same thing, or are you supposed to post something different than each other? Okay, so here's what you're supposed to post. You've all talked about all the stories, but I'd like each of you to just post the principles that were drawn from your own story that you told. So if John tells a story about a school community that worked together to develop, I don't know, some mechanism to keep students from dropping out of school that was very innovative, then when John goes to post, the only principles he's going to post are the ones that you guys talked about in your group all together, but about his innovative non-dropout program. Okay, now what you will all post exactly the same is the set of questions, right? Because you're going to create a set of questions that can be used with anybody. So yes, I guess we will see the same set of questions 2 or 3 times, and that's just the way it has to be. But that is what you're supposed to do. So John's got his dropout program, and Miranda's got a program about women's sports in an African nation and how these women self-organize themselves to allow girls to practice sports in a place where maybe they hadn't before. And Richard has a program about homeless community where the homeless are actually self-organizing themselves into a community that helps each other out, and each brings to the table what it is that their skill set are, and together they're able to take care of each other. Okay, so John's going to post about the school dropout. Miranda is going to post about the girls' sports program, and Richard did I say Richard? I made this up. I don't even remember what I said. Richard, the third person, whoever it is going to post about the homeless community. But all three of them would post the same set of questions that would be asked about some other program to try to determine if it was innovative. If you still have questions, I strongly suggest you post them in the hallway conversations area, which you can find the link on our Blackboard course page link menu, so that, because if you have other questions, probably somebody else does too, but hopefully this has stemmed the tide of most of the questions. Okay, see ya on Blackboard.